secondary. He escapes the pocket. Past the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The DB is backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 11 for the offense in the red zone now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync. Together, a heck of a drive.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Siegel. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Siegel. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Stockton. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, of course, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff running right. Running through the top. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry up. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. The defense showing blitz here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. He's going to bring it out from the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Callow. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Siegel. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Siegel. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Siegel. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. He's at the 50. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Defense showing blitz here. QB keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Siegel. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Silva. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. See if they can convert the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Passes the 40. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Siegel. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Siegel. Defense is coming after him. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver and be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Send the back in motion. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Siegel. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national